plushies he's talking about. There's a few different kinds of plushies. I
Yep.
don't remember what all you got, but yeah. Uh, Bucky, chairman of the board, yo. Good stuff. And this is my favorite thing on the. There it is, right there. My favorite thing on
Mm-hmm.
the whiskey glass. Yes, it is. As much as I like all the rest of it, the whiskey glass was just like, oh yeah, it's sweet. Um, Now, I never tried to like print up cards or anything. I have no idea what that market is like or what it costs to do this. Both you guys have printed cards, lots of
Yeah.
cards, right? Okay, so you know a little bit more about that breakdown than I do, but you got a lot of fans. You got a lot of good fans, man, and obviously I'm one of them, but. Lots of people chime in on what you got going on, dude. I see Gary Jenkins there. He has a true crime podcast.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah. So those are all in that box. All true crime authors or podcast hosts that I'm friends with and who have supported me and I've supported them, and so they're I've when I've seen them do a little exchange of merchandise and let them read some of my stuff, and yeah, I got some big supporters in the true crime community. So this would be another step in that direction.
That's awesome. I know Gary. I've seen his show before through I think the people at the Paranormal Net are the ones that turned me on to Gary's show. But I mean, look, when you YouTube, you end up seeing something from everybody at some point. You
Yep.
know, um, Gary's got a good show. I like it. So you got a little ways to go. We're gonna work at this, but I want you, look, you guys, this is unique. Okay, some call it bootlegging, some call it racketeering. I call it biz alcohol. There you go. This is just good stuff. It's fun. Might need set playing cards, but buy two so you can keep one still packaged up and have one to use.
Can you also get the books on here?
Yeah. So I've got levels that get you everything. I've got levels that are just the playing cards. I've got
Associate bundle, T-shirt, whiskey glass. Now these. I think every one of these tiers adds something.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So you get everything on the previous one, and it just keeps adding something and adding something. And I think that's how
pretty much. There's a couple of them that are just like the whiskey glass. You're getting the whiskey glass on a deck of cards, and
Right.
things like that. But for the most part, as they start stacking and
Yep. Here you go.
Yep.
You got cards and just the pinup booklet volume 1 deluxe edition. Yes, 2 limited edition gilded edge cards. Just the gambler. This is the one I like because the flask is sweet.
Yep. And so that's a laser engraved flask with that Al Capone quote on it. It's got some nice pieces to that one. So
I like that a lot.
And you get 2 decks of cards, the double deck card case, dice, flask, and the coaster.
It's just it's a sweet deal.
There's only one of them left.
One left? Yep, there's only one flask left. You better get it. Somebody better get it. There's only one left. The kitchen sink. This is what he's talking about, man. It's like you get some everything in this thing. Everything. And I saw his table at the con, and one of everything is a lot, guys.
Yeah, after doing comics for about 12 years and publishing for 8, going on 8. Yeah, I've had a couple things out.
Oh, look. Grey Wolf has a true crime book on Amazon. Check that out. Who knew? You guys gonna be friends. What's up, John Westoff? What's happening? I think we highlighted one of his books this morning during Through the Madness.
Yep, he does the Drumsticks of Doom campaign.
Yeah. And see, if you're smart enough to drop your link in the Madness, every Monday when I go through the Madness, I get to highlight it and show everybody. See, John gets it. At least on Monday, it's Sunday night. You better put something up in the Madness. Pop's going live tomorrow. Look, you guys know you can count on my shows are going to go off when they're supposed to go off. Our schedule is pretty damn solid. Everybody does what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it. Even if you wait until Sunday and you just flood the Madness with a whole bunch of links on Sunday, Monday it's going to get highlighted on all the networks. Right. So I'd rather you drop them links every day because the feed does move and nobody scrolls that far back anyway. Yep. Right? They look at what just happened recently and they move on to something else. So, I do encourage people to drop them links in the Madness Facebook group on a regular basis. And if you're dropping stuff on Twitter, man, and you tag me, I'm going to retweet it. Right? It's that simple. So, get involved. Look, cross promotion and self promotion is what makes this thing work.
Wonder if I can get drumsticks in Gods of Metal 2.
All right, guys. We have our next guest, and they're in the backstage right now. The guys from Tune Buds, and this is about to turn into this is how I do it. I love these guys. I love what they do, and I've been checking out their website. You guys, I don't know if you know of these guys, but we're gonna meet them right now. What's happening?
Hey. How's it going?
Now, you guys, you have two different websites.
No, we're working with another business. He should be here soon. I also sent him the link. Beaver Buds. He does genetics and like seeds.
Yeah, okay. He's who we're collaborating with.
All right. So introduce yourselves. Tell everybody what it is that you guys do, and I'm gonna get your website up in here.
Mm-hmm. So we're Tune Buds. We're kind of like a cartoon cannabis fun smashed together all these medias and stuff. My brother does all the artwork. I handle the business side. We made like 10 characters so far, basing them on like different weed objects and giving them like personalities, and started like going forward from there and building our own little world.
Picture of the group.
Yeah. So we take a lot of inspiration from the old like rubber hose like animation from like the 1930s.
Yeah, the black and white cartoons. We try to mix like the old school with the new school together.
Like it.
We made 10 different characters. They're all based off different objects. Like Bongo, he's based off of bong.
I was gonna ask. You got the character based on a bong, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but of course.
Yeah, he's like our movie buff. Got Piper.
Piper.
It's like a dog and a pipe. The food.
Yeah, just like foodie things around the town.
We got a little plush of Piper too, so you can see it's a pipe. The little smoke tail.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
We got a lighter character, Zip. He's into music. We got a grinder character who's into growing.
Hold up. Is the lighter? What's the lighter's name? Zippo?
Oh, Zip.
Zip.
Kind of inspired by like concerts when you raise your lighter to the sky.
Yeah.
And then Kiefer, our grinder. He's the gardener of the group.
Kiefer, I love it.
Of course, we got MJ. She's a pot leaf who's into fashion. We do like different dresses with her based off of different strands. Like this is lemon haze.
Dude, I like where this is going. Do you guys like market your books to like dispensaries local where you're at?
Yeah, we're slowly expanding and like trying to like local like get them into like different stores and stuff.
Yeah. Right now we have this is a Toon Bud's Guide to Everything. It's got like grow tips, plus like comic strips and stuff.
It's a comic high times, guys.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Fun artwork.
Yeah, it shows you how to grow. Just tips, easy, broken down, not like a lot of like in between text, more directly like this temperature is good or this and that. It's a lot of like things I've learned from like years.
And then we have a few like digital comics too on our website, like Into the Backwoods and
Oops All Comics.
Oops All Comics. It's all our comic strips together. I think there's like 100 or something there.
Yeah, it's like 100 comic strips or something. And then we also been working on animations too. We have an animation called Bongo Saves Winter. And we entered into a couple film festivals, and we won.
Yeah, we won Best Cannabis Stoner Comedy Short Film.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, it's on YouTube for free if you guys want to check it out. It's called
Bongo Saves Winter.
Bongo Saves Winter. That was a project.
Can you drop the link to that in the private chat for me, and I'll put it in the main chat so that everybody can go check that out, because I know I'm going to want to. So
yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely.
We actually have other friends in the network, the guys that do the Still Toking show. They have live action episodes of their comics and anime coming up with their comics. Dude, it's like, yeah, man, I love this stuff. When I was 13, 14, 15, I wasn't at the liquor store trying to get people to buy me booze. I was outside the head shop trying to get people to go in and buy me Freak Brothers books. Right? Because I wasn't old enough to go in. You had to be 18 to go in the place.
Yep.
So I'm trying, hey man, will you buy me some comic books?
That's awesome.
People into buying comic books for me. And this just takes me back to that, to that era.
Love it. For sure. We got a few more characters here.
Yeah, say a couple more characters.
Got like Vape. He's like the vape pen futuristic technology because it's like a robot. Got Mason. He's like a mason jar. He's our sports guy. He's like a gentle giant. We thought it'd be kind of funny to have this glass character who's into all these physical sports. We got Trey. He's our artist. It's Ashtray, kind of based off of like the like paint palettes, how it almost looks like a joint in an ashtray almost looks like paint. You know what I mean? we get creative.
Yeah, we have a lot of like fun ideas that we want to do. We've been trying to like slowly like show off different ideas on things we could do. We're very flexible with like how we set it up, so we can kind of do like anything we want to do. So we'll like think of something, work on it for a while, jump around.
In our like latest project, we've been collaborating with Beaver Buds. I'm not sure where he's at. He's supposed to be here with us, but he's got these two beaver characters. And we wrote this graphic novel with them. It's called Time Warp. It's over 100 pages. It's our longest story yet.
Yeah.
It's been some long nights getting it done, but it's been a lot of fun, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. And it should be releasing next month. We're just doing some final tweaks on it, and then it's off to printing.
I'm gonna have to introduce you to my little friend. This is Crom. Crom is an internet troll. And one of the things he likes to do is steal people's weed. But he has an attitude, you know what I mean? But he's always got that bun, he's a happy guy. Right? Well, he almost always has the blunt. But this is Crom. He is the mascot of the comic related madness. Way back when we first started the group, Edwin Badillo drew this logo for the group.
That's pretty sick.
Was born, right? The little green dude was born, and he took on a life of his own, and he wants to meet the Beavers. He wants. I'm just saying, he kind of thinks he'd fit in. He's a real, he's that dude.
No, we could definitely do something.
Yeah, it's a cool design.
I was about to say, it's a really interesting design.
there is I see room for cross promotion and whatnot here. You know, it's like I like to promote what indie creators are doing, especially if they're doing something in my wheelhouse. Okay? I've been a weed advocate since I was a teenager. Okay? Did I ever think we were going to be able to go into the store and buy weed? No, I didn't think that's ever going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, it's a whole different world out there now. Back then, this kind of stuff was underground, right?
Mhm.
It wasn't at the store in the spinner rack with all the other comics. It was at the head shop. It was, you know, at places like you couldn't find that stuff unless you knew where to look. Okay. Now we got this open and we get to sell it all over the internet and whatever and wherever, right? And now you got stores that actually sell weed. So things like this, they go in a dispensary. You know, I mean, people buy all kinds of tactile items that aren't necessarily weed at the dispensaries. They got a coffee cup pipe, dude.
Yeah, I've
You
seen some
can
crazy
drink
types
your
out
coffee and smoke your weed out of the same piece of equipment.
there. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, that's the kind of stuff they sell at dispensaries. But stuff like this, obviously, you know, they got all the pamphlets for all the different stuff. They got high times. They got whatever. They might as well have the cool comics too. You know?
Exactly. It's like you need some entertainment as you smoke too, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And who is your market? Who is your target audience?
Our target audience is anyone who smokes, really.
Yeah, anyone who smokes
And
weed.
they
So
all
we,
go to the dispensary. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the wave of the future for the underground comic, is to get them into the dispensaries where the potheads are.
And I think we do have like a good range too, because we have like a mixture of like the old school cartoons and the new school cartoons. So it's like we get like all the generations.
yeah,
Oh,
because we're two siblings out of 5, and then like we watch all our fathers and like parents fed cartoons, and then like
all our older siblings cartoons.
and then we have a niece, so we watch like some of the younger like, so like we have a nice like mix. We try to like bring it all together, so like someone could find anything they like.
Okay, I'm gonna come over here and follow you on Twitter right now. See, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Oh, should have the grinder.
Oh yeah, the grinder. You guys have to see this. You'll love this. So one of the fun things we do, if you'll notice, there's these markings all over our website and like little codes everywhere and stuff. So basically, the way to solve the codes is you have to buy our grinder, and you line up the arrow with the symbol, and basically like all the letters match up.
It's a little like decoder.
It's a little decoder.
See, like, the
Oh,
symbol.
come on, man. You guys are killing it now.
Yeah, you can see
So the first
symbol.
message was to drink more Ovaltine.
I
People
want
loved
to
it.
say, I want to say thanks to Chris for coming out tonight and Brett for coming out tonight. I'm going to hang out with you guys for a little longer, but I think Chris has to go. I think he has to go say goodnight. So, Chris, as always, my
Yeah, I got
friend, you know,
peace in a while. It was good meeting you.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to you a
Have a
little
good one.
later. Like I said, I got something I want to talk to you about, Chris. So
All right, cool.
let me know when you're free. All right.
Thanks.
Peace out, my friend. All right. So, Toon Buds, the art and design. Now, I want to go. I want to click on this art gallery. You don't mind if we show off some stuff,
No.
do you?
Yeah, go for
No,
it.
go for it. There's tons to look at.
Sweet.
Yeah. As you can see.
It goes forever. Yeah, the art gallery, I've been dumping stuff in there.
Yeah. Got little codes all over the place. We
Look,
try to give yeah, I already mentioned like the hobbies and stuff. So.
Yeah, we try to give them all like a little bit of personality and like, you know, have fun with it and like see how they interact.
Yeah, like Trey, he's kind of like hot-headed because people are always forgetting about him or knocking him over the ashtray.
Yeah, always getting hit with the ashtray.
And then
now,
let's
do
see.
you have Trey and Trey Jr.? Because you got to have one for the ashes and one for the weed.
No, we just have like an ashtray. We don't have a tray character yet.
Yeah, we don't have a tray character, and I'm not sure what we would name him now.
I know. We
But
have our corner
I'm
there.
sure we could be creative.
Yeah.
We name him Mr. Clean. What's his job? Clean the weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to like I know we were posting like every single day there for a while, trying to like pump out the artwork, pump out comic strips. We started getting into animations, and I'm all self-taught too. I didn't like go to art school or anything, so learning how to do it like the old school way, like frame by frame, it's a daunting process, but it's kind of crazy to see the characters come to life.
Yeah, like the animation's like 17 minutes, and so it's like over like 10,000 like still frames of just like drawings that he had to do. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But
And the graphic novel is still our longest story, even with all those frames.
yeah, the graphic novel has an interesting format. It should definitely be like, I hope people enjoy it. Because we also making everything educational too. So on the website in like this book, I put like cannabis history facts. On our website, I have like a history timeline, like a glossary, things to help people as they like have fun. They can like learn a couple things.
Yeah, in our book, it'll be Bongo, Kiefer, and then the Beavers. They meet this mysterious gnome who gives them this strand called Time Warp, and they start warping through different eras of time. And you get different cannabis facts about the time eras, and then we also are collecting these different strains throughout history, and you get a little bit of facts on the different strains.
Yeah, we try to make it fun though too. But like the stuff you can learn something.
Yeah, yeah, fun, educational, cram it all in there. And then each of the chapter pages we like filled with characters, so we try to make it like Where's Waldo? So there's like a whole list of things to find in the chapter pages at the end.
That's great, dude.
We're just like constantly just thinking of ideas.
Yeah.
As you can imagine, we just sit here and smoke and be like, what if we do this?
This
We made it-
it says Boston Pots. You got a band of kitchen pots.
We do a lot of parody stuff too. So we were doing like a parody on the Boston Pops.
Yeah, the Boston Pops, the Boston Pots.
Yeah, this is great. I love this.
You buds saying he's having trouble getting into the link.
I can't believe that I haven't come across this before.
I know,
I mean,
we're in
this-
our 5th year now.
Yeah, we've been going for a little bit.
Yeah, we met Mark like I think like during our first year, and then we kind of hit it off. He's a grower, so he grows different strains and stuff, and he's making his own strains. So
Yeah. I want a Crom strain, dude.
yeah, he's got the knowledge.
I want a Madness strain, man. You got to name it Crom. I'm serious. I'm always.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Ever since that character was created, it's like, man, we got to get a strain named after him.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I know. I would keep thinking that about Toon Bloods. I'm like, one day there'll be some strain named after them.
Yeah.
You guys,
Sweet.
Bongos Blitz or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bongo's Blizzard since he saved winter, you know.
Oh yeah, true. We have a lot of experience with snow too. So we grew up working for our family business, doing like snow shoveling during the winters, and so we shovel a lot of snow.
Yeah.
Where
They say right about what you know.
Where?
We're in Cambridge, Mass.
Oh, you're up in the Northeast. All right. See, now those guys, look, Ben and Jeff are up there too. Still talking. Those guys are up there, man. They do the media at cons all up and down the East Coast up there, you know.
Yeah, we
That's
actually collaborated with them
Yeah.
a couple of years. I don't know how many years ago now, but we did some comic strips with them when we like first started out.
Yeah, I about to say I think we have some comic strips with them. We did some zombie ones. I love zombies.
Yeah, they got the zombie book, man.
Yeah,
I actually have all those books. You see what I'm saying? It's like I love those guys. They're part of the network. Their show every Wednesday night airs right here on the Madness Comic Network, as well as 23 other platforms worldwide. Those guys are crazy work, man. Crazy working. I love these guys. You know? A lot of people, oh, man, stoners don't get nothing done. You don't know the right stoners, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I know, right? I'd be working like some long ass days just drawing all day.
Yeah.
I know people that are not. I mean, like look, myself, I'm nonstop. I get up in the morning early. I do shows and promotion all day long. Get a little game. Now I've incorporated the gaming into the network a little bit, so I don't have to wait till 2 a.m. to try and get an hour of gaming in. Now I just play and go live. With whatever I'm doing, D&D or Fallout or whatever I'm playing. I just play and go live now, and I don't feel guilty. I'm still contributing content to the network.
That's awesome.
All right. Oh, I think you guys know this guy, right?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, there he
guys?
is.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Sorry about that. Google wasn't letting me in on my phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I understand that. Google, they've never been our friend.
Yeah, it said it violated their security policy, so I was like, shit, let me flip this over to my laptop real quick.
Google doesn't even recognize my phone. Like I can't update apps on it on Google Play or Google Phone Store, nothing. But it's the phone they use for two-step verification for my account. How can you not recognize it here but use it over there?
Yeah,
technology sometimes
Yeah.
makes no sense.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I get to deal with, guys. But now, Mark, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let me get this. No, not that. This. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell everybody what part of this collaboration you are, and let me at the same time get your web page up here real quick.
Hey everyone, I'm Beaver Buds. I'm one of the collaborators for Time Warp with Jeremy and Jason and Tune Buds. And my role has been a lot with the marketing side and also story creation with Jeremy, where Jason's been our illustrator throughout this whole process. Quick little bio about me. I've worked multitude of jobs. Last few years, I've been working in the cannabis industry as head of maintenance automation and just left my former job as head grower for a giant MSO here in Mass to do my own thing. I'm also a breeder. I've been creating my own genetics for quite some time and started winning awards on my genetics as well. So Beaver Buds is primarily formed on my genetics to share with the world, bring some medical strains to everyone, but also trying to create a brand, and just working with different, small companies in Massachusetts to see what we can do in this community. And, I've had a great partnership with Jeremy and Jason over the last few years. We started doing little cartoons, which is built into a book now, which is coming out in a few weeks. And then, yes, that's my website right there. On the website, that's where you can find my first line of genetics. You can also find T-shirts from Beaver Buds and some other novelty items as well. But yeah, that's pretty much my story in a nutshell.
So look, traveling with a green couch when we were young adults. I don't like it. Let's see, you guys, this was my life was advocating for legalization, okay, for a long time, way before I got involved in what we're doing here now, okay. I've actually done time supplying people with weed in a state that was a zero tolerance state. And I don't mean I went to county for a month. I mean, I've done some time over. So I feel like the industry needs the help, and the government owes me about 6 years, right? So
That's fair.
Now I'm allowed to promote and sponsor people like you guys and have people like you sponsor us, and nobody can say anything about it anymore. You know what I mean? This is the life I wanted for decades, where everybody was allowed to promote and I mean, dude, medicinal marijuana should have been a thing forever. That shouldn't have been something that we had to wait for. Okay, I know a lot of people that needed what we provided, even though we did it, and it was illegal when we did. You know, yeah, I give my time over it, but you know what? I wouldn't change it. If I was going back, I'd still be taking care of those same people in the same way. I might have been smart, a little bit smarter, and not got caught. But you see what I'm saying? It wouldn't have changed who I was, who I am. You see, this I love how this show turned green. All my shows are supposed to turn green. All of them. What you guys do know is, like I said, this was my beginning. When you guys start incorporating the comics, the humor, the fun into this, okay, and this is where my roots began in comics. You know what I mean? It's like I loved Beds and Heads and Freak Brothers and all that. I have all this stuff. You know, cool. I mean, I see one, it's like, and the price right, I'm grabbing it. I don't even think about it, right? Because those are the comics that actually brought me into the love that I have for medium. Now we get to do it again. Yep. You know what I mean? It's not the 70s. Okay, the 70s, that was such a, I don't know. I don't even know. They printed Freak Brothers comics. They've reprinted them so many times now, like 28 or 30 printings of, you know, the original comics. And it's like, who knows how many of those have sold out there in the world, you know? They don't even
crazy.
You can't even, it's like really hard to identify what printing of the books you have. If you don't know whatever color code they were using for titles and stuff, you don't even know what print of the book you got, right? It's like, I had to research to find out, you know, that I had a third printing of number one. You know, it's like, how do you know? You had to research and find out what they were doing that differentiated the first printing from the second printing from the third printing. And if you didn't know what they were doing, you were lost. I see this kind of stuff coming up now. There's few people that are doing really good week books. I love it, like Ben and Jeff. I want to find out more about what you guys are doing now. You say you got something coming out in the near future.
Yep, that's our. Or you want to go for Mark?
Oh, it doesn't matter to me, Jason. Yeah, so our graphic novel Time Warp, the way this started originally was when we first started collabing together, we started just doing a little board with grow tips, and it was just a monthly grow tip to say, hey, you know, remember to have your pH at this level, or if you ever run into, you know, powdery mildew, here's how to treat it. Just basic stuff for people. And it was just a nice little board that Jeremy and Jason designed with some of their characters and my characters on it. And then as time evolved, we were like, let's do a little comic strip. So we started doing 2 to 5 cell comics, just really short ones, like newspaper style, like you'd grow up with on Sunday morning, you know, on the weekend newspapers. And then that turned into 2 to 3 page comics. So we elaborated the story a little bit. So in the process of this, we were starting to develop a comic book series where we were going to write individual, you know, adventures for our team and our characters together. And as we're going along, we were like, screw it, let's just make a book, you know? And so about halfway through the process, we dumped everything and then dove right into the book and took the time travel adventures that our characters were going on and morph that story, you know, into the creation that we have that's coming out. I mean, right now we're at the final stages, so we should have the book printed in about 3 weeks, which would be pretty awesome.
I didn't mean to open that, but okay.
Yeah.
I can just ask you the questions. I don't need the chat window, right?
I don't know if those will show up, but the cover.
How about this, guys? This is great. Okay, the Time Warp poster. The World's Meet. Now, are these all posters?
Yes. So Time Warp is based on, you know, the book. So you'll see all of those characters in there from different time periods. The one in the middle where the worlds meet, that's, you know, Jeremy and Jason's main characters meeting my main characters for the first time. And then we wanted to do one on the green couch because that green couch is a very big part of, you know, the foundation of Beaver Buds. You know, there really was a green couch that I traveled with my best friend for years. Every party we went to, whether it was a family party, an outing in the woods, down at the beach, the couch was with us.
That's awesome.
And you think about it, back in the day, just going down to your friend's basement, sitting on their crappy couch, having a session, it fits very well in with what we're doing, our lifestyle and, the things we're trying to accomplish in this industry.
Okay, I have one more possible character for you guys. This is Doug, the dugout.
I like it.
Yeah.
Doug.
Yeah.
Jeremy and Jason, do you guys have anything in works, for dugouts at all?
We have a few unreleased characters, but yeah, we could definitely do one for Dugout.
Yeah.
I like the name too.
Yeah, good name.
Doug.
No, I like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dugout.
I mean, I think we've all had one of those wooden chambers with the metal one hitter and then the lead on one side.
This one was made on a lathe. It's actually made out of aluminum.
Oh, very nice.
Place to put your, you put your bat inside it, and then you see another hole there that you fill with wheat. You just, I got this one from a truck driver, like, almost 30 years ago.
Oh, very nice.
And it's been, not only did he take it all over the nation, but since then I've taken it all over the nation. So,
It's seen some
actually,
things.
my son said to me one day, he goes, Dad, he goes, do you have any idea how many people have hit that thing? We've been to concerts and races and we just passing them, partying just over years. A lot of people.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Look, I'm glad I got to meet you guys. Now, I want to let you know one of the things we do is we do launch parties. When somebody's getting ready to drop something big, like, when you're ready to launch your book,
All right.
we'll come out like for an hour before you hit the button, talking about it, showing stuff, getting people thinking about it. And then when you hit the button, you got people watching.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's one of my favorite things to do in this business is launch parties and countdowns at the end of somebody's campaign as well. I don't know how you're doing this. Are you doing crowdfunding or are you just launching it on your own website? How are you doing it?
So everything that we've done from the start has primarily been just the three of us, far as finances and, developing the book and also publishing the book. So we're doing everything on our own. So we do have, we are planning a couple release parties, at a few different locations. We have some upcoming events for 2024 here in Mass, some 2-day cannabis festivals that we're going to. We'll have a booth at. And then also, we'll have it available on our website. And we've been fortunate enough, Jeremy and I have done a lot of walking around and talking to stores. We should hopefully have a good handful of bookstores and potentially dispensaries as well, carrying the book on their shelves for us also. So the goal is to hit it as many fronts as possible,
So when this thing is live and people can buy it, whether it's online or in a shop or whatever, that's what I'm talking about. That's the day we want to be out here live online as well.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'd love to chat more about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the guys would be open to that as well.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always down to-
You definitely just stay in touch with me. You let me know anytime you got something going on. You drop a new short, anything. Okay. We actually do sell as well for a very nice price sponsorships where we play, like if you have a trailer for Beaver Buds or Toon Buds or the collaboration that you're putting together, if you have like a minute trailer that you want us to play, we play for our sponsors. We play at the beginning of the show,
All right.
and we'll play their trailers. And then, depending on how many we have. If we have a lot, we play some begin, some at the end.
Yeah,
We switch it back and forth, but for the most part, anybody that's helping us pay our bills, we promote the hell out of what they're doing.
Oh, awesome! Thank you.
So, anytime you want to talk about, serious promotion, sponsorship, you let me know, man. I got you.
Will do.
Yeah, we'll definitely be in touch.
Yeah.
Look, I love doing this, and especially for the right people. You know what I mean? You guys obviously are from the same place I was. So,
Yeah.
I'll always be down to help you guys out. Man. Just like Ben and Jeff, man. We all come from the same place, man.
Yeah, no, and they're awesome guys. They spoke very highly of you, and I've known Ben and Jeff for quite a few years. We've all done the three of us have done previous collaborations with them. They're just great guys.
Yeah, I love those guys, man. From the first time I saw their show, I was like, "Hey, man, you guys got to do that on my network." You guys want to come bring your show over to the Madness too? They're like, hell yeah. I mean, it's been that way ever since. And pretty much everything that we do on the network, we post in their Facebook group as well.
All right.
All of our shows we post in the Steel Token Facebook group as well. So, it's just helping each other out. However, that's what if everybody's doing that, everybody's going to grow.
Yep.
Yeah. True.
Yep. Oh, Jolly Green. See, Jolly Green, we've been talking about Green the whole show. Where you been, bro? These guys are Beaver Buds. Toon Buds. Yeah, we love Buds.
I know, that's why the collaboration seems so natural too. I'm like, oh, we both got buds in the name.
Yeah.
It was meant to be.
I'm looking at the little bags. Are those edibles or?
No, so those are my seed genetics.
Oh, okay. Cool. Look, and that was the other thing. The guy showed the book early in the show before he got here, Mark. And all I could think of was High Times comic.
Oh, yeah, our book.
Yeah, the grow bad. Yeah.
It's got information. It's educational. It's got grow tips. It's got all this stuff. It's got High Times, but it's comic book.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love it. Fucking love it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no,
and
I don't know.
Cover for.
And also,
the cover.
We threw in a lot of Easter eggs in the book as well. So there's as people go through the book, there's going to be things where you're going to be like, I know what that reference is to and stuff. So there's a lot of fun little Easter eggs. And one cool thing is, and I'll let Jeremy and Jason talk a little bit more about it, but they developed a grinder that's a decoder.
They showed me.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
Which is Pitzer. So we've been able to incorporate that in as well. And even when we did our read through the other day, just seeing, the local sponsors that we've been able to meet and some we haven't met, incorporating them into the book, you get a real family feel. I've been on those both sides. I've been on the small side and the big side of cannabis. And I prefer the small side of cannabis. The big side taught me a lot, and I was very grateful for those years and experience. But I love seeing the small side of it because you are right. All of us helping each other out, it just benefits us all in the long run. And we're the individuals that are meant to be in this industry, that are meant to be promoting, this plant and the byproducts of it and getting that word out there. We all like to make some money on it, but we're not all after the dollar. We're after the medical value, helping people, connecting with everyone. And that's what this experience has been. It's been great, and for us, we know like this isn't the end of it for us. We have, some future things planned as well. We don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, one thing, but we have more coming down the road, from the three of us.
That's awesome. And we'll be there. Look, you let us know. We'll cover anything you're doing. This is what I do. Right. It's never ending. Okay. We have 24 different shows on the network. And most everybody is about doing this, promoting each other's, comics, interviewing comic creators, stuff like that. That's what it's mostly about. We got some gaming. Chris that was on earlier that you guys met, that dude creates all kinds of cool games, tabletop games. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome. We always talked about making a game of our own with Toon Buds.
I can see it happening already. See what I'm saying? This is the kind of stuff we do. Everybody bounces ideas off each other. Before you know it, somebody's popping up something new that came out of a stream just like this. there's so many people in the madness that have met and then collaborated after meeting on one of our shows or whatever. That's why I'd like to make sure that we introduce the guy who's leaving, like the guy who was on in the beginning. I want to make sure I introduce him to you guys before he leaves, because I want everybody to meet. I want everybody to know each other and be able to help each other. If you like what somebody's doing, drop their links, man. And anytime you guys see us live, it doesn't matter what show, I give everybody wrenches on the YouTube channel so they can drop into the chat, drop your links, say hi to everybody, check out my stuff. And you know what I mean? It's all cross promotion. It's a networking and promotional network. And I give those wrenches to everybody so they'll do that. Just like what I did here. I dropped your bongo link. Okay. Farther up here, we got Bray Wolf. He didn't drop. Somebody dropped some other links up there earlier, but that's what I encourage people to do that. If you're watching Jolly Green, you got a friend. I know you got a friend's got something. Drop their link. That's why we do it. I got to give Jolly Green a lip wrench. I'm sorry. I thought you had one, dude. There you go. Just like that, I give out a wrench because I want people to be able to promote what they're doing. Like Doc says, poor dog won't wag his own tail. You guys, self-promotion is really important, because if you're not telling us about it, how are we going to know?
Yeah.
No, exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
So by all means, man, it doesn't matter what show. If I'm out here playing video games, pop in the links. Hey, Pops, hey, everybody, check this out. Drop your link. You know what I mean? It's like somebody else watching going to see that. They might click on it. That's the whole point. So, and that's for everybody, for people watching, for guests, for everybody. That's what the Madness Facebook group is for. That's what all this is about. It's getting seen.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
No,
I
very
appreciate giving us time and letting us show this to people, because you said I didn't know about it. Thank you, Ben and Jeff, for sending these guys our way.
Yes, thank you, Ben and Jeff.
Yeah.
I mean, they get it. They understand what we're trying to do. Yeah, there you go, Gray Wolf. See? There you go. Drop them links to what you do. That's what the madness is all about. And if you guys want to go say hi on the YouTube channel real quick in the chat so I can give you guys wrenches.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Then you'll be able to do that anytime you want. Just say hi on the YouTube channel, and I can knight thee. It's a big old madness army, yo. Now, make sure you go on mine and not Chris's. It's okay to go over Chris's, but I can't give you a wrench on his channel. I can only give you a wrench on the Comic Network. And I'm about at the end of this particular show, guys. But I do definitely want to get together with you. I want to set something up so that I know what your launch date is, and we could set up a special edition or whatever we got to do to make sure we come out and talk about it that day. And yeah. See, Lou gets it too. Drop those links, and dude, I just appreciate you guys giving us some time coming out and talking about it. The madness on Facebook, the comic related madness. You drop them links all once a day, and I encourage people. It's all about getting seen, and that thing scrolls fast. Nobody's going to be going and looking to see what was posted yesterday. They're probably going to go back a couple hours, and then they're going to be and they're on to something else, right? So I encourage people, drop your links in the madness once a day. Drop your links in the chat whenever we're live. That's what this network exists for. So there you have it, guys.
Thank you very much, Pops.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Appreciate it. So this was awesome. So thank you. And we'll definitely be in touch, we'll closer to the release date and, get that on the books.
Yeah, we should have a solid one more soon.
Yeah.
Also, which one is the artist?
I'm the artist.
every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern, we have an open draw stream. People just come out, they're drawing, they're showing what they're drawing, and they're just talking. It's not topic oriented. It's just an open draw stream. Come hang out and draw. We do it for 2 hours every Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern. If you want, I'll shoot you the link. It's always in the chat anyway, but if you want, I'll shoot you the link ahead of time. You're more than welcome. Come join us, man.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely. That'd be fun.
we
can see the process.
It takes the work edge off of it because you're hanging out with other people that are doing the same thing. They're laying out panels, they're drawing their comics. You know what I mean? And it's just like hanging out together. You know, so more than welcome, man. And dude, I'm glad I got to meet you guys, and I look forward to promoting what you're doing in the future for sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
nice to
Dan.
meet you as well. Thank you again for having us on tonight.
You bet. And I'm going to play a couple of ads from a couple of our sponsors on the way out. Appreciate you guys, man. Y'all have a great night. We will see you again soon.
Everyone.
All right. Have a good one. See you.
Peace.
Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys, it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
Genuinely cutting, but also funny, and obviously just chaotic and very fun.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium.
Welcome to Mobamalls. Mafia Animals Poker Playing Cards. Make 100. Where real-life mobsters meet the wild side. Let's dive into the intriguing world of this unique deck. Meet Carmine the Snake Persico and Vincent Mad Dog Call. Real-life mobsters with fascinating stories. Mobamalls takes these characters and transforms them into their animal nickname counterparts. Introducing a 55-card poker-sized deck featuring 52 of your favorite mobsters reimagined as animals. Each card is a dedication to a different real-life mobster, complete with their name, nickname, affiliation, and birth-death years. But that's not all. This limited edition print run includes exclusive items like poker chips, signed decks, whiskey glasses, challenge coins, and even handmade Mobamal plushies. Don't miss your chance to be part of this limited edition experience. Back Mobamalls, Mafia Animals Poker Playing Cards. Make 100 on Kickstarter now. Let's bring these mobster animals to life together.
In a small town, unlike any other, Lisa and her husband Ray were away from home for a long time. The stress of the world brought them back to their homestead to recharge. The entire family is reuniting once again for a time of faith, food, and fun. The whole town is invited. Come join Ray and his family for the feast of a lifetime. Welcome to the picnic. Slaughterville Book 3, The Cannibal Rednecks, is a 66-page, full-color story of love, loss, and family, set in the small town of Slaughterville. Look for it on your favorite crowdfunding platform.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz hands. Jazz hands are great.